Hearty pranam to everyone. In the last video named Self-Realization and Sex Energy Transformation, I tried to say something about self-realization, the very importance of self-realization in human life, etc. Just after self-realization, one's intellect gets stabilized in pure consciousness. In other words, after the realization, one's mind and spontaneous peace both become the one or the same. In short, it's the gist. In today's video, part 2, I will try to express something about sex energy transformation. The word is very familiar to everyone, sex, and after all, we have a little bit idea or conception about sex energy. Without sex energy, it doesn't continue the generation. In that aspect, it has great importance in our life, no doubt. But sometimes due to the imbalance of energy, we get various type of unexpected moods in our mind during interlife, especially in teenage and after that too. The very attraction between a male and female, sexual attraction, it's very natural. Medical science says it, and not only that, the sages or the scholars also accept it in all aspects. But sometimes people being captured by this attraction behave heartlessly. According to educationists or psychologists, those are nothing but criminal instincts due to the imbalanced level of sex energy. One wants to use others' body in his own interest, not to care others' mood or wish. As a result, it causes some imbalances as far as medical approach. And not only that, our social viewpoint or point of view too does not support it, at least at this time. As a result, the very peaceful situation of family gets disturbed by the person who gets or who is captured by the very mood or by the very force of sex energy. Suppose a boy of 17-year-old, 18-year-old sometimes, wants to use a girl body in his interest, not to care the girl's will or wish. Social point of view doesn't support it, especially in India. It's one side. In other side, if he does that, then some medical disputes may arise in the surface of the girl's physique. So, in both point of view, medical and social, this attitude is not accepted. Means it's not natural or normal. Yet people face situation like this. It hampers or destroys peace in family and society too. After all, the point of view to eat at this time, it gets changed or it's changing. Yet it's not the solution at all. Sometimes people try to keep distance from this type of situation, and rest of the people are involved, or sometimes they have to face situation like this. So in short, the maximum people are in this situation or problem. Now what to do? According to the sages, if one enters or goes into the very source of sex energy, then he or she will discover the very solution is there, not outside. So, the very attraction between the male and female, which increases in teenagers particularly or especially. So if a teacher tries to keep them in distance, it's not the solution. Instead, if he tries to bring them in close, it's not also the solution. Then what's the very line of solution or the very way? Yes, it's very sensitive point, particularly in India or in this society, sometimes in Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan, I mean in in Eastern zone. Eastern people are very sensitive to this topic, so I will try to express according to the situation. Everyone knows huge percentage of boys and girls are involved in masturbation. Masturbation. It's very open truth or open secret, we can say. But very peculiar thing is that no one says straightly it due to fear, due to hesitation, due to conflicts. If we carry on in this way, then what attainment will have in our faith? Nothing but just nil. So firstly, the intellectuals, teachers, professors, and doctors too, they must learn it properly according to scriptural term that's called Sringar Sadhana. Sringar Sadhana means how a male and female will get close or will be intimate with the full control of sex energy. Through the controlling of sex energy, obviously by the help of yoga practices and mind power instructed by Guru through the help of complete controlling of sex energy, one male and one female will get intimate. No ejaculation, no masturbation, not a single drop of semen passing. If both of the male and female will be able to become intimate at least for 30 minutes in a day, then naturally the sex energy which flowed outwardly in gross level previously, it turns into change. All the thoughts related this energy which tried to spread outwardly at first, but just after learning the very way of to be intimate with complete holding of energy by the help of mind and yoga practice, an unique change will happen there inside the physic and brain too. The previous criminal instinct, I mean the very gross leveled attraction between male and female, turns to change inside. I mean this attraction changes into very sweet mood inside. In other words, an unique sweetness will be appeared inside the heart naturally, and that unique sweetness has tremendous power. It naturally changes the previous tendencies, rough tendencies, which sometimes harm to others. All of those will change naturally. Very calm mood will be appeared or will be available inside. Naturally, the entire mind will be peaceful. Entire nervous system will be calm and cool. But the very base of all of those mood is nothing but an unique leveled sweetness. This sweetness comes from the energy transformation. That means previously the energy used to flow downwards. But just after learning the very way of energy holding by the prescribed technique of enlightened sages, the mood of mind or the mood of inside gets naturally changed. Normally, one teenager is always hungry in his mind. He or she is searching the opposite gender. I mean, searching sweetness or satisfaction in opposite gender. In that way, in that respect or aspect, he or she tries again and again, but no satisfactory result at all. On the contrary, through the very process of sex energy transformation, one boy or girl will entirely be satisfied inside. The previous hunger, rough hunger, gets changed into very pleasant sweetness or the very inner peace, as if the entire nervous system has just got a shower of peace or satisfaction. It's not imagination at all. If one gets proper guru and instruction and practices or follows properly under the guidance of sex energy transformation expert, I mean the enlightened soul, enlightened person, naturally the situation will be appeared inside. So, in my opinion, firstly, the intellectuals, doctors, scientists, teachers, professors, etc., they must try it. Firstly, they must try to understand it clearly, not half-heartedly. They must read it from the scripture. They should try to meet the experienced person, I mean Mahatma. Intellectuals should talk to them in this aspect with inner respect and open mind. This discussion should carry on continuously. Then it will be understood gradually the inner sense or the meaning. Otherwise, not. If one tries to understand it partially from a particular point of view or with rigidity, then it's never possible to be understood the inner mood of this yoga process. Because previously I already said to you everyone, it's very sensitive and hidden process. according to Sanatan scripture or Tantra or Dihtattva Baul Sadhana, etc. If one has keen interest inside to know the reality inside the sex energy, the person must have respect and then should try to get entry inside the process according to the system. So, in my opinion, firstly, intellectuals should be clear about it after having first an experience. If they think that it will be positive in all aspect for the students, then they can put or present it. It's very precious thing. Standing on the practical experience I am trying to sharing to you or with you very shortly. In this video, just I am trying to put hints according to your interest. I will respond in other videos. So, just after having self-realization, one should try to transform the sex energy. Then the human life will be complete in all aspects inside. If it is, then all the things, all the situations which are faced by us in our daily life will never get trouble at all. So it's a very hints according to situation I have tried to express here. I believe you will take it seriously. Whatever you have interest, then you can respond in that aspect. According to the sages, these two are the wings of a bird. Just as example I can mention here, by the help of self-realization and sex energy transformation, one complete and healthy life in true sense will be relished by a human being. In very simple way I have tried to express to you everyone. I think you will heartily try to understand what I wanted to express here. Thank you to everyone.